And welcome back to part 7 of For the Rapture. I'm glad to have you here again. And we are picking up right where we left off in this, most likely transitioning to part 3 of our playthrough for checkpoints anyway. I was just as excited as you, if not more so, to get on to the next part. And I noticed, when we switched transitions, it did the same thing as it did the first time. It went from night to day, and we were able to just see the stars in the sky, and that kind of threw me off. If you noticed in the last gameplay, when I got to the very end, it did the very same thing. So let's see who we will be going with this time. If it is not Jeremy and not Wendy, let's see who we are taking with us now. Sorry about that. Mute that. There we go. Usually I'll always have my phone on airplane mode while I record. I just forgot to put it on that this time. I was so excited to go into the next video as soon as it was done processing. I was like, I gotta know what happens next. I can't wait to see it. And there he or she is. Come back. Wait, Frank. Okay, Frank. Not Frank O'Connor from Bungie, but this music is amazing though. So Frank, wow, the music just got legit. And where does it say that I am now? Because I knew we were gonna be on the farm. You are here, yep. So I'm guessing one more checkpoint and then we're done. And it looks like someone spray painted those infinity signs on here as well, on the map of all those infinity signs. Oh my gosh, it's daytime now. Is this German? Oh my god, it's beautiful.
I messed up, Frank, but I've done my time. They shouldn't keep on punishing me.
Some folk won't let go, Reese, and they've got nothing better to do than to poke their noses into other people's business. There's nothing you can do about it, son.
I'm doing a good job. I'm working hard. I swear, Mrs. Graves thinks I'll start nicking stuff if she turns her back for a second.
Liz is all right. She's one of the good ones.
Yeah, well, she's not exactly honest with her husband about what she gets up to.
None of that. You're angry about people judging you. Don't be so fast to judge others.
I'm sorry, Frank.
Keep your gob shut, your nose clean, and your head down. Do you think you can manage that?
Gob, nose, head. Got it.
And steer clear of that Rachel girl. If I've seen you two making eyes at each other, and so's her dad. And you don't want Sam Baker coming round after you. Now, pass me that socket spanner and we'll see if we can get this wheel back on.
So he seems like a pretty down-to-earth guy. I mean, our first introduction to Frank is... And maybe the light just leads you to Frank's stuff. And me exploring leads to more side story stuff. Although, a little worried I'll go too far off the path, but I'm sure, well, what's to the left though? Oh my gosh, the shadows in this game are so real. Oh, I went from like evening to like early morning. What was this place? Public footpath? Alright. Well, I'll follow the public footpath. Well, it looks like it's just a straight shot down this long road with nothing down there, like a way to skip the side quest. Or skip all this stuff. But I really want to go to the houses on the left, so I'm going to go and check these out first before I go down to that big oak tree. Otherwise, this would be way too fast for Frank's turn. I mean, the last one we were on just seemed so fast compared to the other one. For that first town, how big it was ridiculous. Alrighty. Bus station, bus stop 6684. Last collection time, Monday, Friday, 5:30 p.m., Saturday. So they got buses here, cool, public transportation, and house doors that are open and ready for us to explore. Let us begin. This house looks like it's the same house as that one I went into with the lady. If I can go upstairs here, then yeah, it's the same house. Okay. Then never mind. He's taking us to the new spot. All right, good. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't... There's the car. Okay, good. Just wanted to make sure I wasn't missing anything. It's funny how we went through that forest and I thought we were going to a new area. I guess that's where he's leading us, so let's follow him. He's taking us to the new spot, which is apparently that tree. So let's go ahead and head there. And I apologize again about the phone. Usually I'm much better about that. Making sure that that's not turned on or at least on vibrate. Oh. There we go. Let's work our way to that tree. There you are. Hey, bud. There's... Oh, I hear a radio. Is it over there? I heard a radio. It has to be close. Maybe it's down here? Has to be something. There's just so much down here to see. Bicycle.
It's bloody England. You can't just stop the train, stop people travelling about the place. I don't like it, Frank. I don't like it at all.
Well, nobody likes it. No sense sweating cobs over it.
Folk all riled about it, giving me grief. I didn't stop the bloody trains, did I? And did they give me any warning? No, they bloody didn't. Yesterday, it's all like keep 'em calm, Howard, minor disruptions, and today it's all government edicts and not until further notice, and you'll manage. Half the village has vanished.
Sounds about
It's a couple
right.
of people. It's hardly half the village.
Oh, right now. But you forget, I've seen things. I was in the Falklands. I tell you, I got out the old air raid siren to test it this morning.
Air raid siren. What on earth are you going to do with one of those?
I found it in the station storeroom. Took it home, stuck it under the bed. Thought it might be worth something one day. Oh, damn it.
It's all right. It's just a nosebleed. Here, use my Yankee. It's clean.
Thanks, Frank, thanks.
It's not just a
You know,
nosebleed.
Bloody train all day.
So we know Howard left and disappeared. Hey, I'm going back to that tree. You can wait for me over there. I gotta find out what that, where that, ooh, can I go through there and get over there? Please let me. Yes. Okay, now where's that telephone? That telephone has to be here somewhere. Because I was hearing it. I know I heard it. I can hear it again. There you are, you wonderful telephone story mode. There you are.
All the power spiked with the last discharge and then went out again, and I could see the aurora dancing around Tower 6. At the same time, the headache intensified, and I think I began to hallucinate. Old and new memories are clashing and tumbling around me. We're on the cusp of a breakthrough. I can feel it.
She says she's on the cusp of a breakthrough, but honestly, I don't feel like she was. Okay, all this stuff. I can come back to it, but first I have to check this big barn. This is the farm that was on the map.
Miss Graham.
Morning, Frank.
You look a little out of breath. What's up?
Bloody observatory gates were failed. I came to see if I could borrow a ladder.
Bloody hell, there's a 12-foot drop the other side of that wall.
I'm old, but I'm not useless, no. Can I borrow the ladder?
No one said you were useless. Reese?
Hi, Frank.
Fetch Graham the ladder, will you, lad? It's round the side of the barn.
Will do.
And you be careful. I don't want Stephen Appleton coming mithering round here because you've broken your neck.
Alright. Check the car, see if there's any telephones. I don't see anything there. Then let's keep moving. Come on, start sprinting. Start moving. I'm so glad I figured out that there was a sprint, sort of, for like R2 builds up the speed. I don't know why they don't show it off in the controls though. Here, we're heading to that big tree now. And then we'll head in order all the way to that windmill. I mean, that's the theme for the PlayStation thing. So I hope that's not where it ends. Maybe that's where Frank's story ends, is when we get all the way there. And then it goes to the last person, which I have no idea what to expect. I can make predictions that we have been a light the whole time, because I haven't seen my feet. I haven't even seen my reflection in the mirror. I get up on this thing and it doesn't even have a reflection. I'm like a vampire or something. So I'm not sure what to expect. If I go over here, I'll be able to get back in. And that light's over there, so he should trigger and come over to me. I'm sure the second I get within range of that tree, he's going to be like, oh, you're over there. So let's go ahead and head over to the big tree through the cornfield of awesomeness. Oh my. Can I just take a screenshot of that? I mean, wait, wrong button. I want to take a screenshot. Thank you. That is beautiful. Wish there's a way to set that as a theme. Yep. Here we go. All right, Frank. What
Can you see
happened?
the observatory from there?
That's over
Kate's
the
here.
ridge, just past the windmill. You want to live near the station in case you need a quick getaway?
Something like that. So you and Steven, I'm sensing there's not a lot of love lost there, huh?
That's between him, me, and the cows.
You're gonna have to explain that one for me.
It's nobody else's business. Look, you seem all right to me. You don't want to worry about that lot in the village.
Provided I'm left alone, I'm happy. Steven's the one who likes to be at the center of things.
No change there, then.
Francis Appleton. You are a bad man. No wonder your sister won't talk to you.
His name's Francis. His last name's Appleton. Oh, what? After you do the story, like the sun just moved into the right spot. Oh my gosh. It looks like he stayed out here a lot. Steve plus Liz. I love rock. Roach. Oh, cool. I had to save. So everyone like carved into these. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh, it moves. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Oh my gosh. I'll label this one the cornfield. Music news. Oh my gosh. PlayStation, hold yourself. Like, quit showing off. Jeez Louise. Alright. Let's go explore in this house. This beautiful music. Makes me want to own this soundtrack too. Is that a dead end down there? Oh no, that keeps going. But that doesn't seem like it's heading to where I want to be going, so I guess I'll have to check that out first, but not until I check this house out. Let's see if we can find anything in here. Wonder if he ever found that ladder, because there is no ladder there. Maybe we'll go to his house and we'll be able to find it. Oh, the doors. Whoa. Is it on fire in here? There's a lot of energy upstairs, so as this house is getting ripped apart by it. And there's a radio. There's a radio. I can hear it. There you go.
The radio telescope in Tower 6 is burned out. The background radiation coming in from the Penrose region is off the scale. It's like mathematics is bending along with the light. Everything is bathed in a strange glow. My face is still numb from the burn.
She got burned by it? This light can burn you? I thought it just made you disappear and made your nose bleed and you didn't even feel anything. Holy crud. Alright, well let's figure out what sort of nonsense is happening upstairs. Because obviously there's a lot of... Whoa, hello. Alright, Frank. Show me what's up.
How's your sister, Frank?
We've not spoken since the funeral.
Ah, I see. Well, listen, I did rather wonder if you might do me a bit of a favor and check in on her, see if she's all right.
Dr. Wade, if they dropped the bomb, there'd be no left but cockroaches and Wendy Boyles.
It's a bit odd, really.
His
There's an
sister's
old
Wendy.
chap, John Coles, regular visitor at Lakeside, went walkabout sometime last night. Now it appears Mrs. Boughton has done the same.
Enid? Well, that'd be clever. They amputated her leg last spring.
Yes, that's the thing. I've also got a surgery full of people with nosebleeds and headaches. The council are saying influenza, but I've been practicing for 35 years and I'm not convinced. I just wondered if you might pop by and see her.
Even if I did, do you really think she'd let me in?
Fine. Forget it. I'll see her. Leave it to me. Oh, and Frank, call the hospital and get them to collect all this stuff. It's been 8 months.
8 months. Well, we know Frank is a laid-back kind of guy. His sister is Wendy, and that makes me feel like I missed something. What if they're all related? I'll have to go back, and I'll come back to you on the next part. If they're all family related, and I just missed it. Oh, that is a feed them 7 a.m. So just people marking to feed pets and animals. Well, here we go. Let's head the wrong way, and we'll see if we find anything, and if we don't, we'll resume our next episode going the right way. Have a couple minutes, so let's keep going. That cornfield, though. Ooh, I can go in here. Hello. Thank you. Follow the dead birds. All right. Toolkit. The smoking? It's still... No way. How long has it been since they disappeared? There's no way that's still smoking. Oh, I hear another radio. Up top? Yes. Hello.
I hung up on Stephen. He doesn't understand. Even if he were here to experience it directly, I'm still not sure he would. There has to be a way of consolidating, of offering reciprocal amplification to this signal.
So she was wanting to either amplify the signal or some way to hear what the signal was trying to say rather than just having it come through as light. I'm assuming, because like that's what everyone was seeing. Well, there's the windmill. And I went up to one of those barns there. I haven't been up to that one. Maybe there's something over here. Because that's the final destination. I'm sure of it. It has to be. For this chapter. I'll follow the path and I'm sure I'll hit something along the way. But anyway, thank you again for joining me on part 6, I believe, or 7 of our playthrough of Everyone Has Gone to the Rapture. And please join me again next time. And as always, have a wonderful morning, night, or evening. There we go.